Right, so with that, I suppose we could actually connect this up. That'd be a good thing, huh? We'll do that. Uninstall these, you'll just pick them up and haul them into another area. And then I guess deconstruct this. We're using 200 watts, 100 watts, so that's 300 watts total. The lighting, 150 each. Yeah, 1000 watts will actually be okay. Message up there, they're beginning their assault. No problem. We got a dragonfly with... Oh, not that great. Alright, you're melee technically. Well, would be melee. Maybe I will give you the knife. We'll take some pot shots with Jack Sprat and fall back a bit and see if I can knife somebody. Because the bow has pretty good range. Should be able to shoot them pretty soon. The bow's got good range, but the club is just going to rush our position, and it'll be a bit of a pain in the ass to handle with a gun. Because while he's sitting there clubbing us to death, we're just sitting there punching them with our rifle. It's not ideal. And just wait around the corner for him. Nice. See if you can capture them. Well, catch up to them, really. Got shot in the foot, so his movement is 68%. You should be able to catch him. Maybe you'll kill him, maybe not. Take the club. See if you can club him to death. And they drop the pemmican. Okay. Well, strip him. Take the clothing. It's not great clothing, but not having any clothing is a really horrible thing because our clothes slowly deteriorate, and when people's clothing gets below 50%, like this one, they'll start complaining about tattered clothing. You know, not good. Clubbed him in the leg. You got the right idea. He's fighting back, but he's just melee. You should be okay. You got the armored vest. You're a lot better than it in him. Nice. And capture. Oh, right. This is gonna suck. Let's go for up here real quick. Cancel moving that. That's a prisoner room for now. I built 2, only need 1. So capture him. We'll haul the bow back. Will I? Yeah, normal 99%, I will. And it's a great bow too, so it's really good range on it. And you're working on it right now? Okay, cool. There's not very much to haul. We'll need a grave, otherwise the corpse is going to bother people. Graves are free to do, so we'll just throw a bunch. Yeah. I'll add a bit of separation for now. We'll see if I can keep up with that. Really soon here I need to be doing workshops to get clothing taken care of. Probably just go for the hand tailoring bench for the time being because I don't have a permanent spot for a workshop yet. That requires steel, which it says I don't have enough of. Yeah, I don't. I need to do mining too. I need to do a lot. There's a lot I need to do. And you're just bruised, so that's okay. You're fine. That's why bed rest 2. Well, 4. It's a non-critical injury, so if you have bed rest at 1, they'll prioritize resting off the bruises, which is not really an issue. Oh nice, you went down because you destroyed the foot. Okay, he's not that bad to take care of. However, because his foot's gone, he can't walk, so we need to install a peg leg. It is the right foot. There you go. Install the peg leg, heal him up, take care of him. Recruitment difficulty 99% though. Ugh. So, this leaves me with an interesting conundrum. Do I try to recruit him for another person? That will potentially take me forever to do. Or do I return him and better my relationship with the tribe? It sort of depends if I can call the tribe right now and talk to them. I think I could just call them and then give them silver for goodwill. You give them like 300 silver for 15 goodwill. So I spend like 1,000 silver and I sort of buy my friendship with them. Well, I buy peace with them, not necessarily friendship. And you've got nothing else to do, even though there's a lot of trees to chop. Oh, because bed rest 4 and then, right. Plant cut 3. How about that? Because they're just bruises, I don't need to really worry about them. They'll heal just fine on their own. She'll be in pain for a bit. A moderate amount, but they'll be alright. They'll deal with it. Who's the warden again? Just so I make sure we get that. Okay, Jack. Yeah, and that's like super priority, so we should be okay. Yeah, you're just busy with Kai. Nah, yeah, use medicine. Fuck it. It's a bit of a waste of the medicine if I'm just going to release this guy, but I think I'll actually just see if I can recruit them. That means we'll have a prisoner for potentially the entire game that I'll never be able to get, but yeah, well. I will put you Warden 4 just so I can tell you to take care of them. Oh, I missed this. When did this happen? An escape pod crashed nearby and it contained a person. These are usually pretty cool to lunge at if you need people, but a lot of the time they're in really rough shape. We can help them. I don't know where the gunshot in the neck came from. I don't know how long he's been here. We should be able to get him though. Incapable of nothing, trigger happy, cold tolerant. Okay. We'll try it. Yeah, you need to eat. You're fine. You'll do it. You're not that slow, right? 83. Well, we'll try it. You can rescue or capture people. The way it's always been is if you rescue them, you take them, bring them back, take care of them, and then release them automatically. But if you capture them, yeah, if you rescue them, you return them. If you capture them, though, it's considered a bad thing against whatever civilization they belong to. But because he's a space refugee, he doesn't really technically belong to anybody who can be hostile. So whenever this happens, you may as well just capture them, unless you really don't need a person. It's just there's no threat of anybody coming to war against you because of doing it this way. Whereas if you rescue them, you'll be releasing them back into the world. So you sort of give them up. They're no longer incapable of walking, so the anesthesia had worn off then, which is nice. And you got your peg leg there. Not the best thing in the world, but it gets you up and around again. Chat recruit, I forgot to do that. It's actually doing okay. I don't know if Dragonfly will be able to make it back in time. Looks like it might be okay. Prisoner, chat, and recruit. Give them really good medicine. Dragonfly, go ahead and rest unless he needs food. Yeah, he needs food pretty badly. Yeah, you're Warden 4, so you should be able to prioritize feeding. Can't strip reserved by Dragonfly, alright. That means you probably can't medicine them yet. Yeah, no, you can't. Alright, well, feed them real quick. Yeah, too slow. Damn. Ah, well. We'll get more opportunities in the future. Okay, Jack's up now, just playing horseshoes and all that stuff. So when you're done with that, we will... Innocent prisoner died. We just got them. Man. After you do that, we'll do the grades real quick and throw them in there. And then immediately work to get all of that done. So many trees to chop down. Goodness. Yeah, grades, expanding the prison, bedrooms, and then I can start furnishing things, like actually getting a kitchen set up and all of that. Eventually research table, workbenches, stuff like that. You're still sleeping, Dragonfly? Are you okay? 7th hour and you're still sleeping. Wake up. Because at this rate, you're going to barely get any joy in. Yeah, barely any. Cleaning dirt. Can we, You don't construct. You're attempting to recruit Kyle. Oh my god, you did it. And now you're attempting to recruit Kai, which, good luck. And then you go on to construct. Yeah. Okay, but we got Kyle, also known as Jude Starbright. You are horrible at construction, but I might put you on it anyway. Just copy the timetable over. Go for assign your clothing. No, not edit. To nudist, because that's what you are. We can remove that. And then... yeah, because you don't haul and clean, which is fine. Get rid of those. Do all this business here. Changed a couple things around a little bit. Did the priorities one for everybody here. Jude is going to be doing wardening and then construction and repairing, whereas Dragonfly is going to be heading pretty much straight over to mining and then cleaning. Well, mining, then plant cutting, and then cleaning. And then Jack will be doing the constructing. So hopefully that gets done. I mean, you're doing the hauling too, which there's not much to haul right now, so I think I can probably put that on 2 for now. So you construct, then haul. Because we'll be chopping down the trees, the wood will be out there. You're using the wood up here anyway. So it should be okay. We gotta do the wood floors in here too, so you'll be doing that for a little while. There we go, refresh you, because you weren't a nudist, so you started to do the wearing a tribal wear. And now you're going to talk to Kai, trying to recruit them, but good luck. It looks like convinced by Warden isn't actually a thing anymore. 0.5% chance. God. Yeah, it looks like that's not a thing anymore, which is fair enough because it was really, really powerful. Like, really powerful. And no, just Judith. No, Judith, not the tree. Not a hauler. Fine. You do it then. And these clothes, pretty rough shape. We'll leave them there for now. Construction failed on a grave? Really? How? Oh no, the dirt fell on. Oh god. You did it a dumb way, sir. Well, I guess we'll put in a door somebody get Judith out of there. There. So you're going 21C, 22C. I mean, little bits here and there probably won't be enough. I mean, we'll vent it and see. I don't know. Temperature heater. And people are going to no doubt comment that I could have put this on this wall. So the freezer would be freezing, or the cooler would be freezing this room and the exhaust would be heating this room. But the problem with that is I've yet to find a scenario in which that actually works out okay, because typically this is going to be running all the time to keep this room cold enough. And that means that the exhaust is going to be building up in this room more and more and more and more and more and more and more. And eventually this room just gets too hot and overheats. And on the flip side, at nighttime, or just during the cold months, this doesn't need much cooling because it's being cooled enough from outside. So because this isn't being cooled, there's no exhaust and there's no heat here. So it's difficult to do that and actually keep it controlled and maintain it year round, so I opt not to. We will deconstruct that and build up with, we'll just keep on keeping on with wood. There's nothing wrong with wood. All that, deconstruct that. Make it a little bit bigger. Because then I'll eventually be putting in a table so they can eat at a table. I'll be putting in multiple beds. It'll be a nice prison. Well, nice-ish. About as nice as a prison can be, I suppose. And we need another bed, actually. I guess for now, same room. And then somebody will still be sleeping in here, I guess. You know, it is what it is. Then I guess chop these down. That'll haul. 28C, yeah, it is building up a little bit. I don't know if it'll be enough. Come winter, that definitely won't be enough. We'll still need the heaters. And a shitload of hops fell from the sky. Handy, but I don't need them right now. I don't know what to do with hops. My freezer's not big enough to hold them, so I'll just kind of let them sit there and the animals can have it, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, we'll do the vents. It'll help. But I don't think I'll be able to rely on just the vents. So basically, the vents will just mean that the heaters barely have to work. Because the heaters and the air conditioners as well, the power needed varies depending on how hard they're working. Current power usage is high because this thing's going full power to keep this room warm because it's cold outside. Well, it's not that cold outside, but you know what I mean. It's colder than the room is outside, so this is on full blast. But with the vents in there to help out, it might get to the point where this is barely working, so it's only like 10 watts. It's barely anything. In the past, I always have people tell me how to do more efficient temperature things, but it's like, really, power's never really been an issue. It's really easy, especially now with fuel generators. It's really simple. Okay, and then floor, just a real quick wood floor. Get that going. We'll do it up in here too. Nice. We'll probably need, okay, no, we got enough of that queued up. Never mind. That's taken care of. And go ahead and bed. Put in a light down here. Yeah, we'll go for the long table. And they can just have stools, that's fine. Whoops. Cancel that stool. And there. So what do we got? Strife rig arrived nearby. They're attacking immediately. It is 3 people, 2 SMGs, and a hunting rifle. Good quality PDW, normal, and in rough shape. Poor survival rifle. Okay, I think we can handle it. That's not too terrible. You need a gun still, we'll give you the pistol. Or the bow. 32 range, really good range, 18 damage, but the warm-up short, or long. Warm-up short on this one, 24 range, 9 damage. Yeah, go for pistol. And they're attacking immediately. To arms! To arms! And Dragonfly, just wait around the corner. Where's the survival rifle? Way back there. Ah, peg leg. That's why. Well, that's nice. You're the one I was concerned about. Because they've got pretty good range. They can pick you off from fairly far away. These guys, really short range. Not much of a threat at all. And he's already running away. Nope, never mind. Getting into cover. Okay. What a little shithead. Okay, go for that. Hang out behind the tree. We gotta pick this guy off. Calm him down. Shouldn't take too long. Got him. And wait for him to get a little closer. We can probably pull him back and pick him off. We got the tree for cover. What do we got here for a hit chance? He's using the tree for cover. 12% chance. Whether the fog is reducing hit chance. We might be better off just pulling him and meleeing them. Jules is getting back here into probably here to shoot at Jack Sprat. Was. Alright, Dragonfly, you in an okay mood? Kind of. Bruised. Legs are bruised, you're moving is 77%. Jules is 60%, so you will catch them eventually. Melee 4. Melee 9. Alright, go for it. Overall, not bad. A couple weapons for it, for our trouble. You don't by chance have a meal pocketed. Oh, you do. Nice. 3 meals. Jesus. Oh, that's probably where that fine meal came from a while ago. They probably, like, had one when they came in or whatever. That would explain it. Don't consume the corpse, it's gross. Strip them real quick. They have toques on, which is a cool thing. These are really bad toques in really shit condition. But the insulation is always a nice thing. You're capable of withstanding, for that one in particular, was minus 10 degrees Celsius. Yeah, just, they're gone. Accept it. We did what we could. Normal 2, 53%. There we go. That's pretty good. Minus 26.3 degrees Celsius. Much nicer than the minus 10 that other one was in. Can make a really big difference, though, in cold environments. Whole thing. You are shot up. It's nothing too critical. But we will turn this into a medical bed for the time being. Rest until healed. And we'll get Dr. whomever on you. The wounds are pretty minor. We should be okay. And double check our prisoner. Make sure you're doing okay. Yeah, generally. Be alright. So I missed putting a stool down here, and that's because there's always been this bug. I don't know if it's been fixed, but if you got somebody sitting on a corner spot, like let's say they're sitting here and eating there, because there's a food in this spot, a person sitting here can't eat there, but they'll still sit here. So what they'll end up doing is they'll just turn to the side and eat on the floor, and then they get an 8 off the floor, negative moodlet, which, you know, is just one of those things that sort of piles up. It's a poopy situation though, because it shouldn't happen, but it does. It always has in the past, at least. And it's just, it can catch you off guard. So that's why I leave out the stool, so it forces them to actually be eating at the table properly. Let's get rid of some of the trees locally here. Some of them are a bit young, but they're sort of in the way, especially over here. It's sort of in our construction area to be. pretty soon. Remove dragonfly. There is also, I didn't notice it, but there's actually a third hash here. Extreme, major, and minor break threshold. So extreme would be just like straight up leaving the colony. Major would be going into days, and minor would be like the eating or drinking binges, I suppose. So, we gotta get you taken care of though. You're in pain and actually bleeding. I didn't know you were bleeding. So we get you taken care of real quick. Judith, get down here. Already doctoring, cool. Get you taken care of. You're unfortunately going to be using some of the medicine for the bruises, which is a bit of a shame. I could undo that if I put this on from best quality care just to no medicine, but that's okay. So you're okay now. If you stay in bed, you'll rest a little better, but yeah, this won't be very long anyway. These were really minor wounds. Some resources were wasted. Oh, Judith. God damn it. Let's go ahead and when you're done. No, you don't do that. Wait, what? No, empty place configured. Are you sure? Oh, there you go. Prioritize bearing, and you just... yeah, not a hauler. And bury. You've got a poor armor vest on. You don't have one. So we'll force wear it. We'll force wear the toque as well. Call the personal defense weapon. The rest of this is kinda meh. Here we have a parka, which is also really good for keeping you warm, but it has the added effect of reducing your global work speed by 20%, so I try not to use these. It turns out for the most part, during most cold temperatures, if you have a really nice toque, that alone will be enough to keep you warm, but worst case, if you really need it, from the solar power generator, worst case, if you really need it, you can put on a really nice, like, jacket. Will also do the trick. So we got that, do that, remove that conduit just to keep it nice, give them the heater, we'll just throw that in the corner, mark this for prisoners, make one of them a prisoner medical bed. I can remove these, don't strip them, there we go, prioritize taking to bed to get them out of there, put them into proper prison. Nice. Tucked him in, put him to sleep. Nice, very good. And then reinstall this bed up here. And then we'll need a third bedroom at some point. Great. How'd we do on these beds, by the way? Shoddy, poor, normal. Alright. And non-medical, so we can actually sleep in it. There we go.